So I know the Savvy Project, the actual name of the company, is not super self-explanatory, and I'm sure a lot of people are wondering what the Savvy Project actually means. So this video today is to explain a little bit about what the Savvy Project is, what it is not, and what my goals are and what my dreams are about this channel. And hopefully you guys will want to be a part of that and want to stay and come hang out with me. So, the Savvy Project is specifically geared towards stay and work at home moms. I call them SWAMs, Stay and Work at Home Moms, SWAHM. I use the term SWAM very specifically because I don't feel like the term stay at home mom is really as accurate as it could be. We don't just stay at home, we actually work at home. So we clean the house, we do the laundry, we do the dishes, we take care of children. Like, we're building a legacy here. There are a lot of things that we do here at this home that is not just staying. Anyway, I use stay at home and work mom specifically because I know that we work when we're here, when we're staying at home. So I became a SWAM about 3 years ago, and that's my lifelong dream. I've always wanted to be a mother. I've always wanted to be a wife first and then a mother. But that's a whole long story, an amazing story about God's goodness and about his perfect timing. So if you ever want to hear that story, I might share that someday on this channel, but today is not that day. So all through my life, I have heard some form of stereotype about what a stay and work at home mom is. The main thing that I started noticing was that there's a lot of negativity around SWAMs. So what they do while they're at home about the little ones that are in their care, a lot of the things that they talked about was very negative, very demeaning, very kind of powerless language. And so I started just kind of paying a little more attention to kind of what people around me were saying, and then, like videos that were out, like funny videos. And I noticed that there's just a lot of negativity and there's a lot of hostility towards SWAMs or being a SWAM. And there seems to be a lot of hesitation in doing that as well. Hesitation for like whatever reason. So maybe like you financially can't do it, or maybe you can financially do it, or maybe that was something you never wanted to do. But everybody has an opinion on what they think should be happening, what actually is happening, and most of it has been negative. Now, I completely understand some of that is unintentional, because I think when we're trying to deal with stress or anxiety, or even just try to be funny, we naturally gravitate towards the negative. And sometimes the negative is really funny. Comedians, I know, a lot of times use things that are negative in their lives to turn it into something funny. And that's cool. What I would like to do and see here, though, is a shift in that. I have no problem with things being funny or laughing at things, but I've noticed that negativity and that sort of hostility has kind of seeped its way into most stay and work at home moms' lives. So a lot of them are living in a very defeated, powerless, and I don't know, sort of I've given up sort of mindset. And I don't like that. I want the community that I'm a part of as a stay and work at home mom to be powerful, that we are intelligent, and that we have a legacy to give our children. Why don't we raise up the next generation to be powerful, to love others well, to be effective, and to be knowledgeable, and to know how to do things. So the main goal of the Savvy Project here is completely shift the mindset of what it means to be a SWAM, a stay and work at home mom. So I wrote down a couple sentences about what I was going to talk about. So I'm just going to read the sentence here. My goal here is to reframe the entire mindset of who a stay and work at home mom really is. We are not powerless, overwhelmed, unknowledgeable, uncontrolled, and overtaken. We can be a teacher and an example to our children in all facets of life, and we can be personal, eternal students so that we can continue to build our knowledge in a variety of different areas, which will only increase our capabilities. So what I would love to do here at the Savvy Project, and to encourage other stay and work at home moms to do in this community, is to give words of affirmation. So speak truth about who you are and remind you of your worth as not only a mother, but also as a human and a wife, and also your capabilities as just a person in general. Another thing I would love to do is to share tools and tips about organization, grocery finds, teaching and correcting children, marriage, and then also self-care. I would also love to offer opportunities to learn and stretch yourself as a person, to grow as a student, and be just be amazing everywhere you go, because that's who you guys are, who all of you are. And then the last thing I would love to do here at the Savvy Project is to be a listening ear if you need someone. I myself, I don't know if you're into Enneagram numbers or anything like that, but I'm a 2, so I'm a helper. And so I love to be a listener. Some of my favorite things to do are to listen to people, to pray with them, to stand with them in things that they're believing for, things that they're striving for, or just someone who's just like, I just need some encouragement. I'm just feeling not great about myself, or I don't know where to go next, or I'm feeling kind of lost. Being able to stand with somebody, stand next to them and encourage them, push them on towards their goal, and to remind them of their worth and how amazing they are, things that I love to do. Those are my dreams and goals for what I'd like to do here at the Savvy Project, and my hope and my dream is that you'd stay and hang out and also be a part of that community that helps lift up and encourage and edify those around us, so that we can be better people who love others around us and our children better, and also instills that legacy in our children so they grow up being those same powerful people who continue to affect the world around them, and we have this big, huge ripple effect. That would be so amazing. So before I end this video, I want to make sure I clarify some things that the Savvy Project is not and we will not participate in. So the Savvy Project is not a man-bashing tirade. I very much respect and honor men. They have their beautiful place in society, and that's awesome. There are things that men can do that I cannot do, and I honor and respect that greatly. Now, that goes for everybody, like honor and respect things that anyone can do that I cannot do, because the truth is that we as humans, we need each other. It's impossible to live as an island needing no one but yourself. So the help of others is necessary in living a full and beautiful life. So I'm speaking specifically about men right now though, but just so you know, that applies to everybody. So I just want to be clear and say that I refuse to stoop down to hatred and to put men down just to elevate women. That's not what we're about here. I'm speaking directly to women who stay at home, because that is where I'm at in my life, and I've seen not a lot of encouragement in that area, and so my goal is to encourage that area, but I will not do that at the expense of men's value or putting them down or making them seem like they're less of a person. That's not what we're about here, and I will not tolerate that in comments or in videos or in like messages sent to me. It just 100% will not be tolerated. So if that is something that is your belief, bless you, no hard feelings, but that's not what we're about, and I won't allow that. I have another sentence that I wrote here. It says, I'm okay with addressing issues or talking about hard things, but no one should be elevated at the expense of someone else's value. So it's really important to me here that the audience that I'm speaking to is encouraged, but we're not putting men down or anybody else down for that matter, just to make a certain group feel better about themselves. Another thing that we are not about is bashing women who work outside the home. So this is not a place to shame them or make them feel bad either. I don't know everyone's story, so there are reasons why women choose to work outside the home. So many reasons why women choose to work outside of the home. So while my focus is specifically geared toward women who stay and work at home, that does not mean that I look down on those who work outside of the home. And I also will not tolerate anybody speaking hatefully about their decision to do so. But I just want you to know, women who work outside the home, our goal is to love you as well, and you are a part of being a woman. So as a woman in general, I just want you to be encouraged. But just know that my goal is to not elevate the stay and work at home moms at the expense of putting down the work outside of the home moms. So as I close, I'm going to read this little chunk paragraph, and it kind of sums up what my whole dream is here. So this place is about reminding stay and work at home moms that we are also amazing, and we have our beautiful place in society as well. There are things we can do that no one else can do like us. So I'm here to remind you to keep leading, keep teaching, keep correcting, keep being the amazing stay and work at home mom that you are, to raise up the next generation of people well, because we need that more than ever right now. So if you have any suggestions on topics or ideas that you would like to discuss or study or learn more about, let me know down in the comments below. I would love to get some ideas about content or just random things in general, or if there's anything we can be praying for you about, I would love to do that too. Just let me know. And if you don't feel comfortable putting a comment down below, you can message me. Your comments will help me create more meaningful content and also give me a chance to kind of like peek inside your brain and give me a chance to see what you're thinking about on a daily basis. So thank you so much for being here. Welcome to the family. I'm glad that you're here. I hope that you come and stay and hang out, and be blessed in Jesus' name. See ya. And to encourage others stay. No, it's not right. Boop. Try again. I can't think of the right word. Others stay and work at mom home. How do you say?